This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I'm here with Kim Farnell. Since 2013, she's been helping people buy and sell their homes in the Denver metro area and beyond. Kim, thanks so much for joining us here today. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, really, you're a Colorado native, a realtor, fitness professional. You grew up in the Denver area, a graduate of CSU. You really have a passion for real estate and fitness, really a drive to help people better themselves. Share with me a little bit why you felt that, or why it was a great fit to be in real estate and help people out there.
Well, Gary, for nearly 20 years, I was in the fitness business. I was a master trainer, a fitness instructor. I even did fitness competitions. My degree, health and exercise science from CSU. I was really drawn to that profession because I love working with people. I love helping people, helping them better their lives, make positive changes, do all of that. So, down the line, I figure I probably can't teach boot camp at 5 a.m. when I'm 65. So I wanted to find a career that led me to also work with people on a daily basis and help them. And a lot of the skills I think were transferable in terms of listening to people, meeting their needs, different personality types. You need to kind of work with people of all varieties. And,
it's a great fit.
Your body
obviously
is your temple, so now we have to house it, right?
That is wonderful. I mean, we live in a beautiful city of Denver. You've probably seen many changes throughout the years in the real estate market. Although they can change any day, where would you say we are right now in the real estate market?
It's crazy now. It has been for the past few years. Colorado, I'm a native, of course, so I understand why people want to be here. I've lived, I did my internship in Hawaii, and then I ran a corporate headquarter club in California when I was in the fitness business. So I lived a year in each, but other than that, I'd take Colorado any day. So I think the draw, people moving here to Colorado, is a big one. The housing shortage, of course, there's just the demand. We have so many people that are coming, and the expansion I've seen just like over the years growing up, nothing south of C470 even existed when I was growing up in Littleton, and now, it's pretty much from Fort Collins to,
all the way,
Pueblo. So just the influx of people, I think, is driving the demand. Interest rates being like historically low has fueled the desire for people to want to have their own home versus renting. And then the unforeseen with the pandemic, with people stuck at home, and all of a sudden their home is not only their home, but it's their gym, and it's their school, and it's their restaurant because they can't go out. So they just realize, I need a different house because I'm here all the time.
Here we are. Well, I mean, when the market is like it is, and when the market's hot like this, many out there may seem that these houses are going to sell themselves. But why is that still a mistake to sell on your own? Why is it important that people have a professional in their corner?
Well, and especially here with RE/MAX Professionals, I mean, we go above and beyond. Your home is marketed everywhere. It's syndicated to thousands of real estate websites. In terms of just within our office, we have 10 offices here and over 450 agents just with RE/MAX Professionals. And then the amount of exposure that your home gets to the thousands of other agents is imperative. Plus, doing things like directly targeting agents that have buyers with this specific criteria is going to get more competition, for say, on the homes. We're seeing very normal, multiple offers well above list price. Just, basically, it is still a seller's market at this point, but you do need a professional to help guide you and work through those, because you don't want to just take any offer. You want something that's going to get to the closing table. You want the price and terms acceptable to you, and a professional is the one that's going to get you there.
I mean, it's just like fitness, really. You can attempt it on your own, but you're going to get better results with a professional or a coach.
Exactly.
Obviously, you have many years of experience. It's important for you to share and really educate your clients. What are some of the things that we're going through here currently in the market that people you think need to be apprised of?
Well, if we look what's just happened recently, in the area, if we look to the Boulder fires, which were devastating and unforeseen, obviously hundreds of people total loss of their home, like out of the blue. You wouldn't expect it all.
Yeah.
So with the last few years of significant home appreciation we've had, if you have bought in a home, even within the last couple of years, it's important that you consult with your home insurance agent and make sure that you have adequate policy coverage in case there were a devastation or a total loss or anything, just to protect yourself against that, because we have had, last year alone the market appreciated 18%. Wow. And then for the past few years before that, double digits appreciation throughout the Denver metro. So
if you have insurance since you did 3 years ago, it's
exactly.
Not even up to date.
The equity in your home that you have now could possibly not be insured. So if you bought your home and it was $400,000 and now it's worth $800,000, then you're not going to be getting an adequate policy coverage if you haven't updated it recently.
Do you enjoy really kind of coaching your clients and sharing your knowledge on the market? And is it important for you to make sure the information is up to date?
Oh, of course, always. So I shoot a monthly market update every month, and I send that out to all my clients, as well as social media, and just to keep people informed. They always want to know what the interest rates are at, what they're expecting to do. Is the market going to crash? Is this that's not going to happen for a while. So they're just trying to give them the most up-to-date information in terms of how many homes have sold, how much their home has appreciated, all of that.
All that knowledge is power, obviously, for your clients. And your team prides itself really on sharing this knowledge and information throughout the entire process. How important is communication to you, keeping them in the circle?
Oh, communication is very important. I mean, I probably need better boundaries when it comes around that, when I'm like texting clients at 11:30 at night, but I just want them to know that I'm there for them and I'm here to listen. And it's a very emotional process, buying or selling can be. And so, I want to be there to support them when they need it. If it happens to be at 11:30, then. I
mean, I think about it. When you're buying or selling a home, it's very exciting. But yet at the same time, it's pretty scary. I mean, it can be very overwhelming. From the first call to the closing, having someone like you walk them through the steps, I mean, that not only helps them sleep at night, but do you think it actually helps them enjoy the process as well?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's any agent can tell you there's a lot that the clients don't know that we're doing behind the scenes and they never know about, because it is stressful, and we're working through that for their sake. Things that might come up, inspections, whatever. We're working through these problems and trying to keep it, fun.
Fun, yeah.
Fun.
Even though you're in the background doing so many things for the client.
Pulling out my hair.
Yes, exactly.
But,
I mean, even in a hot market like it is today for a seller, when it comes to deciding the price on a home, how important it is for you to provide realistic expectations. I mean, you really take the client out of their, like you said, emotional bubble, because it can be very emotional, but is it important for you to create ways that you put the right price on it so that, number one, they get the best investment back, yet at the same time, it's realistic so it sells quick enough?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of times people think they'll just look on Zillow or something and think that's what their home's worth, but that's not at all what it is. It's just, based off of square footage and what's sold in the area, and it has nothing to do, it could be valuing it at the price of something that, say, like your home hasn't been touched since 1950, and it's comparing it to something
else
that has been gutted and redone top to bottom. So clearly, it's going to be different price points. So, they say in a hot market you can't price it too low because the competition will bid it up, but which is kind of what we're seeing currently. You can certainly price it too high. Buyers, they're savvy. They're not going to overpay, and we're still seeing price reductions when things aren't priced appropriately.
I mean, as the public is out there searching for a realtor, somebody they can trust, looking for somebody who's committed, passionate, has integrity, knowledge. As we look through your reviews, those are all the things that people are saying about you. Are these attributes something that you work hard to strive for pretty much every day?
Oh, absolutely. I'm so 100% committed to my clients. I'm loyal. I truly always have their best intentions at heart, be it buying or selling. If they're buying, I want to find them what we can do, and I'm very tenacious. I mean, like, I'm going to claw and scratch and do whatever I can to get it for them. And at the same time, sellers, what's most important to them, if it's price, if it's timeline, if it's whatever, I'm going to make sure we get it done, we get it to the closing table, and, we make the process as smooth as possible. So,
I mean, honestly, being a successful realtor, it's demanding. I mean, that's one thing I've learned with sitting down with successful realtors. You're on call much of the time, you're multitasking. Do you feel that being physically up for the task kind of sets you apart? I mean, being fit to sell homes maybe is more than just a tagline, but really a work ethic with you.
Yeah, it is for me. And I mean, granted, I'm not full-time in the fitness business anymore. I still continue I work at a variety of local fitness clubs, and I still teach several classes a week just for fun, not for the money, obviously, but it's because it's my passion. And, like yesterday, I got up, taught spinning at 6 in the morning, and then did another bar class, and saw clients all day. It just gives me, that burst of energy, and it makes me feel better and more focused for the day. And then
I'd want somebody serving me who's physically fit, and like you say, sometimes it can get pretty tenacious out there, and you're working for your client. You're coming up to about a decade that you've been serving in the real estate market. You have a record of achievement. You're able to work with people from all walks of life. To you, is real estate more than just buying and selling land? Does it really come down to a people business?
Absolutely. I'm hands down. I love it, of course, the buying, the selling, and all that, and to be successful. But ultimately, the most important thing to me is like the relationships I built with my clients. I have multiple clients that are very good friends of mine now, because I don't let it end at the closing table. Like I drive around pies at Thanksgiving and, pop by with a bottle of Prosecco and be like, let's have some bubbly. And we go to lunch, we go to dinner, happy hour, things like that.
So you've turned your clients into friends almost by the end
I've
of
been
it.
invited to weddings. I love that. Sometimes not as happy events. I just went to a funeral, but baby showers, all that. It just is really important for me to be there and sharing their life experiences, because buying a home or selling a home, that's a big life experience. So the fact that they include me and I can include them in my other milestone life achievements and experiences is really important to me.
That's neat. It's exciting. And I mean, it's been said before that you have the drive and tenacity that allows you to work relentlessly. You're helping these people with their exact goals. I mean, do you enjoy that, getting to know your client, and you realize that each situation is unique?
Oh, it's very unique. I haven't had one of the same transactions at all. Every situation's different, so you have to be very adaptable. You have to sometimes go with the flow. I mean, it's all good to have a plan, of course, but things can change on a dime. And like now when the new listings come out, I have to be ready. Like something good comes on the market, and because it is a very competitive market, we'll run out and see it like within an hour of it coming on. And try to get them in there quickly, get a good offer on the table, and that's helped multiple times, when it comes to you need to move fast.
Yeah. I mean, you were raised here in Littleton, but you have lived throughout many areas of Denver.
Sure, yeah.
Do you feel that knowing many areas firsthand, that kind of provides insider benefits for your clients when they're looking at relocating and whatnot?
Oh, definitely. I've got like 3 out-of-state buyers I'm working with now. So they don't know the areas too much. I'll like go and I FaceTime them when I'm going to like view a property for them, and then I'll show them some of the local stuff. I'll explain what's close to there, like you got the mall about 2 miles away, and King Soopers is down the street, and just so they kind of know you're close to the foothills. We're in Lakewood, so it's a really easy commute to jump on 6th and go downtown, where you think you might be working, but you want to be close to the foothills. So
information they wouldn't know if they were thousands of miles away and trying to figure it out. That's important. Being a Colorado native, you love the area, you have a passion for helping others, really be all they can be. Did this continue to be rewarding for you? And is this kind of your way of giving back to your community?
Yeah, it's rewarding every day. And if I'm just sitting next to somebody like at sushi happy hour or something, and they're talking about their friend is moving to the state or something, and we have a conversation, it's always really rewarding me to meet new people and meet new clients. And even if they're not buying or selling or they don't have a need, I feel like with real estate, it's also helped me just put myself out there even more and get to know more people and make more friends just in general.
That is great. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen. What you're going to see is her website. Basically on the website you can find out more about the team that's going to be serving you. We're talking about a decade of experience, someone who's a Colorado native, who knows the area like the back of her hand. If you're out of state and you're moving, she can let you know. Or if you're here in Denver and you're looking at relocating somewhere, she can help with that as well. Also check out her Facebook page. She will keep you really up to date on some of the listings she has out there, what's available, but also letting you know about the market. Every month you can basically tune in and check out what she's there to provide for you as well. Once again, that is Kim Farnell since 2013, and that is basically helping people buy and sell their homes in the Denver metro area and beyond. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.